I told all my neighbors about them, and people were already buying them, but because I am, you know, I work with ring, I'm like, you gotta get a ring. Everyone's getting them, and they love them.
It's my favorite.
Mine too.
Your eyeshadow looks good.
Thank you, yours
Thank
too.
you. I gotta watch. Hold on. Come over here. Wait, don't roll it yet. I walked behind the door. Let me tell you about the Today Special. I'm gonna pop over here to show you my beautiful blouse. It's from Nina Leonard. It comes with the cami that's already stitched in up here, but you get that so it's lined, and then it's this beautiful mesh overlay with true real embroidery that's on here. So it almost has like this 3D effect. On the cuff and on the hem, it's this beautiful wavy crepe. So it just has so much going on with it that is just like light and airy and soft and beautiful and romantic with that mixed media. $36.95, extra small through 3X. We're doing average 27.5 inches. And for the first time as a Today Special top from Nina Leonard, we have petite at 25.5 inches. That's the black. I'm wearing the lemon zest. We have the blue violet, the ivory, which is a true white, the praline, which is this beautiful neutral, and very limited, very popular in the rose pink. So that's our Today Special. It is new and it is exclusive, and I want to make sure that you get your eyes on that for today. We do have Lynette and Donna, Kathy, all jumping in. Kelly, Lou and his wife are both in the chat with us. Go say hi to both of them. Yesterday was an incredible Today Special we had from Benefit. Congratulations to everybody that was able to pick that up. They also have a weekly deal drop that will end on Sunday. This 3 years running, you guys have voted on and made the best mascara here at HSN. Outside the HSN bubble, Benefit is the #1 mascara brand out in the beauty world. This is why. Weightless volume. When I say they actually use like astronaut technology to do it, 36 hours of look at the length, look at the volume, smudge proof, flake free. This slim pack brush is gorgeous. I love it. It gets every little nook and cranny. One full size is $29. This is the original. This is what you would normally see. $29 for one. 2 full size, you're getting the second one for 50 cents. Free shipping and handling, but my friends, maybe 3 times a year we bring in waterproof, maybe. 2-pack of the waterproof. This is going very, very fast. Stock up on it. I do still have it today. Maggie Ford Danielson is joining me on Skype. Hi!
Hi.
Is Annie getting some sleep? She needs it. It was an incredible day yesterday.
Girlfriend did that yesterday. She is getting some sleep. I was like, I will take your show. And I'm Tina. I love you. So, you know, I wanted to talk about Bad Gal Bang. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite.
I get to say waterproof. I didn't think we were going to make it to Thursday because it always goes first. We rarely offer it in the waterproof, but same formula.
Yes. So here's the thing about Bad Gal Bang. Bad Gal Bang is our #1 selling mascara, not only at HSN, thank you for everyone who's obsessed with it, but at Benefit Cosmetics. And like you said, Tina, almost like 2-3 times a year, that's it. We bring you the waterproof version. So all you have to do is choose, do you want the regular? This is going to give you the most volume, the most length. Look at my lashes. I'm using, actually what I did is I layered both of them together. But look at, these are my lashes before. It is 6 o'clock in the morning here in California. My lashes are non-existing. You cannot see them. They're actually there, but when I use Bad Gal Bang, look at the length, look at the lift, look at that juicy volume at the root. And all you have to do is choose, do I want the original formula, which is going to give you that gorgeous patent leather, sexy black volume, or do I want that exact same result, but in a true 100% waterproof? Now, what you're seeing here is Tressia putting this on. First of all, she's just like me, okay? Our lashes are barely existing when we wake up. They're there, but they need a little help. They need a little support, right? Look at that difference. Not only are her lashes beautiful, jet black, they look triple the length. They look thicker. They look more voluminous. But here's why mascara is important. Because her eye looks bigger. She looks younger. Now let's watch her apply. Look at that brush. This is what makes Bad Gal Bang so incredible. No matter if you're using the regular or the waterproof, exact same brush. It is what we call a slim packed brush, Tina. What that means is It is a very slim, sleek profile brush. It's not a big, fluffy, chunky brush. It's the opposite, okay? I want you to consider this, it's more like a comb. And if you've never used a brush like this, I promise you it's a game changer. Because what you get with a slim, sleek, small profile brush is you get accuracy. If you have short lashes, if you have fine lashes, you can get into those lashes at the base of the lash without clumping, without smudging on your lid. If you want lashes and results like you see here on Trustia, like you see here on me, you saw on the models at the beginning, this is the buck stops here, truly, truly.
I tell you, the brush will find lashes you didn't even know you had. That being able to get into the corner, get really into the sides, and like you were saying, almost like it's finding them and grabbing them. This brush is my favorite brush of all mascaras. Like, I love this brush. It's super easy. I never hit anything else, like my nose, my underneath, my on top, because again, it's not big and fluffy and chunky. And this will never get chunky. It has got that weightless volume.
That's right. And look at those. I love that shot. Thank you. Because here's the thing. Mascara clumps usually, right? Not with this because it's so lightweight. We actually use aero particles derived from space technology to give you the volume without the weight. So this beautiful model's name is Jan, and she was really struggling with clumping mascara, right? But look at that separation, that definition. Her lashes are insanely long when she's using this mascara. And again, you have that accuracy with that beautiful, really slim brush and that weightless volume. Because here's the thing, most volumizing mascaras, I'm going to give you a little insider info, everybody. Most volumizing mascaras create the look of thick lashes with a thick formula. That you're actually putting thick formula on your lashes. What we did at Benefit is we said, well, why would we want to do that? We're Benefit. Let's actually recreate something that no one's done before. Oh, Jan's there.
I know.
Hi, Jan.
I was like, I felt like I was having like is she here or not here? We just saw Jan in the video, but this is her live in studio.
Look, and I'd love to get in close on Jan because what I want to show you guys is we said, let's recreate volumizing mascara. Let's create a formula that's so thin and lightweight that even if you have more mature eyelashes, even if you have thin or sparse eyelashes, this is not going to weigh them down. Let's do something crazy. Let's be crazy. Instead of having a giant fluffy brush, let's make a brush that's slim and sleek. And also, Tina, it's flexible. Have you ever tried to bend it and flex it? So that you're not poking yourself. It feels comfortable. It's delicate for your eyes. That is what we did. And that's why it's the #1 seller at HSN. And we're the #1 prestige mascara company in the United States. But because I want to show you this brush. I know we're going to go back to Jan, but look at this brush, everybody. Ready? Watch this. Do you see how bendy and flexy this is? You see how soft and flexible? And watch where I'm going to go inside right onto my lash line, okay? Now, I want you to think about, before I do this, I want you to think in your mind, or maybe you're getting ready right now. How big is your mascara that you're currently using? One of those giant, big, fluffy, stiff brushes? If it is, can you do this? Can you get right into the base of your lash? Can you wiggle? Can you pull up? Can you get into the corner of your lash? Can you wiggle? Can you pull up? Can you get underneath your lash like this and really be so accurate with your application that it doesn't smudge? Look at the difference, Tina, between my lashes and this side. Isn't that crazy?
Maggie, you ain't got to tell me. I love this stuff. Listen, if you talk to Amy Morrison, you talk to any of us, we are bad gal girlies. I stock up. We love this one. I'm just like Maggie. I love to layer, and it will never get thick. It will never get clumpy. It will never flake away throughout the day where you get those little specks of like mascara throughout the day. Everything about this is so different, from the brush to the formula to the everything. This is how you become #1. In mascara brands, prestige mascara brands, Benefit is #1, literally #1. And I'm not talking about here at HSN, I mean in the beauty world. And then here, 3 years running best mascara. One of these at any makeup counter, Benefit, anywhere you go, full size, it's $29. Sells all the time. What do we say? Like every 9 seconds, one sells in a full size. You're getting the second one here for 50 cents. We will ship it to you for free. I do not have auto ship on this, so the entire deal is gonna completely go away on Sunday when the weekly deal drop expires, so I would stock up. 2 of the original, it is water resistant, it's all the things we just said, but I get excited when we say waterproof because it is rare, very rare. We do waterproof and it always sells out first. The brush, I don't know, this one? Oh, there we go. There's the brush.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Maggie, we had waterproof. Was it
Yeah.
last summer you and I, we did the waterproof together and it sold out in one airing?
Absolutely. So here's the thing. Waterproof is pretty rare. There's not a lot of mascara brands that make a waterproof. We decided, because this is our best-selling formula, right? The Bad Gal Bang. If you love a waterproof and you know who you are, listen, waterproof isn't for everyone. Some people really want to be able to, more easily remove your mascara. However, if you are someone who really likes a waterproof, who needs a waterproof, here's why you might need a waterproof, okay? Do you have oily eyelids? Do you have, even if you have dry skin, sometimes we get a lot of oil, natural oils on our eyelids. Do you have crepey eyelids? Do you like to do hot yoga, play pickleball, play tennis, go to the beach? And listen, no shame if you want to like glam yourself up, go to the beach. You do you, girl. You know what I'm saying? You need all those moments require, and I'm not going to just say you can have it. It requires a waterproof mascara.
Yes.
And our waterproof is the exact same brush as the original.
Yep.
It's the formula has been altered just slightly so that it is a true waterproof formula. So you can have all the assurances that this sucker is not going to budge. You get the length, you get the volume, you get the separation that you see here on Jan, you saw on me, you saw on Tressia. But what you need to do, just so you know, you once it's on, it's locked on. You got to, oh God, every time, Jan, every time I see this, I just cannot. Did you guys see that transformation? Because here's the thing. Jan, she's got those gorgeous blue eyes, those beautiful lids. I mean, stunning. But when she's wearing mascara, and this is why mascara is important, because yes, we all love dark lashes. We all love separated lashes. But wearing mascara makes us look younger.
Look at that.
Period. It makes us look more put together. Period. You can wear beautiful eyeshadow and lipstick and all those fun things. But if you're not wearing mascara, you're not going to look pulled together. You're not going to look younger.
Well, you look like washed out.
That's right. You told me. Look at this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this with my eye. I look like I woke up at 5:15 to get ready for the show, right? Okay, but here's the thing. I'm going to do this. Wow. Look. And that's with my Bad Gal Bang, okay? And I'd love to go over again to Tressia, because Tressia is really the one. I love showing her transformation.
Tressia, you're being called to the stage.
oh, never mind. She's not there.
She's coming.
I'm sorry.
No, she's coming. I like Tressia's because she has gorgeous eyes, Mag, but when she puts that mascara on.
Yeah. Ooh. So here's the thing. We're looking at Tressia. You're like, oh my goodness. Of course, she's a model on TV. Of course she is. She's gorge. But I want you to take a look at the before, because guess what? Secret's out. She's just like us, okay? She's just like us, meaning she wakes up. Yes, she has her brows on. She did her brows, but look at those eyes. In the before, if you wake up, you have puffiness on your eyes, right? You need a mascara to open up the eye. I want you to take a look at that gorgeous close-up, because there is absolutely no clumping. Her lashes are beautifully separated. They are not going to budge. They're not going to smudge. The volume. And that's what the key is about this mascara. This is a volumizing mascara. But, and here's the big thing, we took the technology of a standard volumizing mascara and we turned it on its head. Everyone else has a thick formula. We went ultra lightweight. People thought, well, you can't get volume if you have a thin formula. Yes, you can, if it has aero particles, if it has provitamin B5. Everyone else said, oh, you need a gigantic brush in order to create the look of a thick lash. We said, no, you don't. You need the slim packed brush. You need a slim, sleek, thin, flexible brush. And then the end is, the rest is history. #1 seller on HSN, #1 mascara brand in the US. If you haven't tried it, now is the time. And Tina, you get to choose your formula.
Waterproof. It is outselling, and I know everybody likes different things, but I think the reason we come up here, we talk about waterproof, and I oversay it, is because we don't do it very often. So I know everybody waits for the basically buy one, get one in the waterproof, in the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit here at HSN. Literally, everybody waits. It's here. I still have it, but the entire deal, what today is Thursday, Sunday, the entire weekly deal drop will go away. If the waterproof sells out before Sunday, when the deal, we're not reloading. Like what we have is what we have. But if you went to any makeup counter and you asked for a full size in Bad Gal Bang, it's $29. It sells every 9 seconds. Another one goes into, you know, a new home. 2 of them today, we're gonna ship it to you for free, whether you're stocking up, whether you know somebody that loves Bad Gal Bang, you're like, let me grab a few of these for them as well. But I'll tell you, the brush, the formula, it is so different, and that is what we want. We want different, and that's what we get from you guys, Maggie.
Absolutely. And because again, mascara, most of us own a mascara, right? So what I'm trying to do is, you might think, okay, maybe you could switch. Maybe I don't, maybe I have a Bad Gal Bang. If you do, then you know the value. You're gonna pop this. You probably already got this set. If you have never tried this, here's what I want to ask you. Have you, when you wake up in the morning, do your lashes, do they transform like mine? When you wake up in the morning, do your lashes transform like you saw in Tressia, like you saw in Jan? If the answer is no, if you've been getting smudging, if you've been getting clumping, then all you have to do is just try this duo. Because first of all, one of them is basically free. But more importantly than that is that your lashes will have the transformation that you see on me, that you saw on Jan, that you saw. I know, Tina, you love it. It's just, that's it. This is girls sharing secrets, right? When you find something, you know.
I love it. I love you. Thank you so, so much, Maggie. Weekly deal drop gonna expire. I actually am gonna do something I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be doing. This was a customer appreciation priced shoe that was only supposed to be available in April, and I'm gonna bring it back. Don't tell anybody. Exclusive and new from Beezy's. It's the Sandbar. Machine washable, that's what we love about Beezy's. Lightweight, air infused, so it's gonna be that lightweight stretch, dynamic stretch upper, so your feet can move and be a foot that's in there. This is an $85 Beezy's shoe that we had at customer appreciation priced at $49.99. I'm gonna bring it back. So we're gonna do that same price that was supposed to expire last month. This is the only one with a pattern on it. This is called the Coral Multi. Next to that is what we call Lily Pad. That's that beautiful soft sage green. We have it in a bright white. I will say 11 and 12 in medium have already sold out here, but the rest of the sizes and widths are available. Don't steer away from the white. That's why it's got some sizes that are sold out, is because you can wash it. Black is the only one that is the black on black outsole and the upper. So there it is in the black. My 11 wide has sold out here. And then we have it in a skipper blue. Half and whole sizes, 5 to 12, medium and wide widths. Wearing it in the black is April of Frio. Oh, that's really cute with that dress.
Yeah, this is, oh, Nina.
That's Nina too?
Yeah, this is Nina. Yes.
That's super cute.
Isn't it cute?
This was the price that expired with customer appreciation. I don't know.
I know, and you brought it back, and you said you were bringing it back in April, and then you brought April back, though.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I know. I'm playing with you.
I like that. This is a really comfortable shoe.
Well, it's a remake of the Smile. You guys love the Smile. It was out like 5 years ago, and you guys just wore it out. I'm like, well, let's bring back what you love and just change it up a little bit. What I love about this style is the amount of coverage that you're having here. It really shows just a little bit of your toes, and that's one of our biggest reviews with our ladies. They just love the little bit of peekaboo, but having the tremendous amount of fabric gives you the security that when you're walking in here, it feels great. It stays on, it stretches with your foot. I was just showing you I can create a fist, and this fabric is unbelievably stretchable. Even on the underside, it's super, super soft. We think about the most delicate part of your skin, which is on the top vamp of your foot. So super soft, no seams on the inside. When you eliminate seams, you eliminate irritation. This here, this beautiful delicate knot is just oh so subtle, and it's not stitched to the fabric, as you can see. I can put my hand underneath it. That is another trick to creating a comfort brand shoe, so nothing is ever tight going across the top of your foot. Angie's wearing the multi-coral, and it's got so many different colors blended in there. It's grounded by beige, so that's why it's not super bright or overly done. It's just a really nice, perfect, bright color for spring. See how you're just seeing a little bit of peekaboo? Because the fabric is stretchable, for the ladies that have bunions, this is perfect. For the ladies that have the little pinky toe, that's not perfect either. We all have imperfect feet. It is beautiful. This footbed, the bed is so extra comfy. I would actually say there's more room on this toe box area than on some of the other silhouettes and styles that we have. But let me also show you the flexibility. So from vacations to staycations, this is the style that you can wear to the beach or just around the house or to run your errands. It's got all that memory foam that you guys love. Our technology never ever changes with any of the shoes that we present to you. It has the air step technology. That heel is full of air. You're seeing the beautiful designs, how it's delicate. It's not overpowering on the foot. It still gives you a nice feminine, slender look. And it really feels nice and secure on because the fabric goes all the way to the back of the heel. So it gives you that comfort and that hug. There's the lily pad. It's a brand new color to our palette for the spring. And then our #1 feature, you can wash our shoes. And you just put them on the cold cycle and they simply air dry. So that's why this brand is the best shoe to take to the beach or to the pool or the lake or walking around the house, spraying the yard, watering your plants. If they get wet, it doesn't matter. They're water friendly and washable.
So I will say the bright white 11 and 12 medium have sold out. In the black 11 wide has sold out, but the rest of the sizes are available. So it's 5 to 10 half and whole sizes, 11 and 12 whole only in my medium width, and then it goes 6 to 11 in my wide.
Right.
Even though you were saying like that toe box is, you know, generous.
It's very generous.
If you do need a wide, it is available.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to sandals like this, because first the top is like a hard shell, right? So it's uncomfortable. So you for sure wouldn't go in with a wide, but then you don't want to spill out anywhere. So the fact that it's like the perfect fit that's in there with that stretchability.
Yeah.
Like your friend Beth.
My friend Beth with bunions. I know, I beat her up every time I talk about it. But as you can see, our fabric is not a hard shell. It's fabric, it's stretchable. Everything we buy from here in HSN or even in the box store, we always want something comfortable and flexible. And that's the great thing with Beezy's. They remember that your foot needs to flex. Your foot needs a bed to give you cushion. It's got the heel cup. It's got the amount of memory foam that's going to be so luxurious to your feet. Has arch support, has flexibility. It really is a wonderful brand. I'm passionate about it. I have problematic feet, so this is your solution to all your problems, from stinky feet to bunions to whatever. We can take care of your feet for you.
Oh yeah, they said hi, stinky feet April.
Is that
in
Judy
here.
and Lynn?
Let me see
Oh
who
my God,
called
those
you.
are my girls.
Annie goes, look Dawn, it's stinky feet April.
I love it.
It's in love. It's totally in love.
It's like Pepe Le Pew. You love him, right? On those cartoons, you love me.
That's who we're doing the comparison. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I love that. I'm gonna start a 3 and 3. Yes, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna stand up. Here we go. I'm gonna tell you one about Concierge Collection. It's a mattress topper, but can I tell you the one you're about to look at? There's only 90 left. So twin, queen, and king are still available. It's a dual zone mattress topper. So do you see how it has like two kind of like layered gel, like little mouths? Those are gonna give you extra support right at the nape of your bottom of your back and under your knees. It's cool touch, it's waterproof, and it's got 13 ounces of fill per square that you're getting. This has all the bells and whistles, plus that support. I don't think we've ever done one of these with Concierge Collection. It's a $100 mattress topper that's $69.95. So again, twin, queen, and king are still available. 90 left, that's it. That's about to sell out for sure. All right, down in front, it's a customer pick exclusively here from Improvements. It's actually 2 metal fences. Each one of them are gonna be 26 inches long and 16 feet high, and each one has 7 of those little iron flowers. And well, let me see where the camera, hold on. Bing, they spin! Look at this! So when the wind hits it, the little flowers are gonna spin. You can use these as like a real kind of like little fence if you wanna put these around your garden or separate anything on here. That's the blue. We do still have some of the pink flowers available as well. And a lot of the reviewers making this a customer pick said they came back and bought more of these. They love it. It was $50 original priced. It's $29.99 right now while it is on sale. All right, also from Improvements, look at this. This is $12, my friends. You're getting a 2-quart pitcher, and you're going to get 4 glasses. The glasses are gonna come in the multi, and then you're gonna pick the color of the pitcher. So this is the teal. We have a red and a clear. These are all dishwasher safe, refrigerator safe, freezer safe, heat safe, so if you wanna put like hotter beverages that are in there. And then it's all shatterproof, and then when you're not using this, everything actually nests together. So all the glasses fit inside the pitcher. And look at, not a storage problem, but if you're entertaining or just the family and you want to put like lemonade or sweet tea or anything that's even just water, you have cute little glasses that are shatterproof and the pitcher, a 2-quart pitcher. This is 12 bucks for this set. I feel like we should all get one together. I think this is like super adorable, and I think it's like perfect to have these. Oh, and the cups are 11.5 ounces each. Is that it? That was it. That was 3. Oh, also, on our free streaming site, HSN Plus, I want you to join Christy Brinkley in her beloved Hampton home. This is kind of like a behind-the-scenes look at her new summer collection for Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley. Watch, shop, all new episodes of Behind the Brand that are at HSN Plus. I think Deke and them went up to go to her home and they shot this. It was like incredible. That's some of the original content that you get at our free streaming service. You see her? She's so funny. I love her. HSN Plus, free streaming service. Go and watch one. Not now. Wait till the end of my show and then go watch it. We'll be right back.
Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley is all about looking good and feeling good. These are the clothes I love to wear, and you will too.
Watch Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley.
Only on HSN.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you're bringing in the base.
See what all the plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
You know, if they recorded me during the break, so we could make a whole other show of what I do. These are the cutest sheets. I love when they have like personality, a little like story time behind them. And actually from South Street Loft, their microfiber sheets are like world famous. Everybody loves them. And they love them because they're soft. How do you make it better? You double brush it. These are the softest, beautiful sheets. You're getting a full set, the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, the 2 pillowcases. It's on sale for $24.95. Twin XL, full queen, king, cal king, all available. Those are surfboards with little surf people on them. Is that not the most adorable thing? This is the one that we're calling Surfs Up, that's on the bed. And then we're gonna go through the solids and the other patterns. I'm gonna bring in Stephanie Rantz to do that. But these are brand new.
I know, aren't they great?
great.
I love this collection. They're so fun. We've never done anything like this before. What's really cool about the surfer one is the water in the background, like, looks really realistic.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of see the different formations of the water, and it just really looks like they're just enjoying their day. You've got a couple best friends over here, little besties having a chat, and you've got some other surfers just lounging.
It's not like a repeat. It really is.
Yeah.
It looks like they're all individual.
I love that. I think that's really cool what South Street Loft does, because you're right. We could have just like stamped the same thing over and over, but this actually looks like water flowing. It looks realistic. It looks dimensional. The different tones of blue are really cool too. There's like light blue, and there's even like a sea glass blue and white. So yeah, it's top notch. So double brush microfiber and lots of good details. Let me show you those in just a minute, but let's talk about the colors.
Okay.
So down here is the beautiful white. Can't go wrong with white. These are not see-through, so I know the price is really, really great, but the quality is fantastic. So they're not see-through, they're not paper thin, so white can't go wrong with. This one I'm gonna kind of open up for you. This is called,
look at this,
Flamingo Island, and they're so cute, these flamingos. Again, we make it interesting. So we have a big island, a smaller island. You know, the pattern doesn't just repeat over and over and over. It really looks interesting like artwork. So I love that. The colors of this one is just really beautiful. I'm gonna leave that one out for us actually. Then over here is our sunlight, really pretty, kind of a softer tone of yellow in person. On TV is coming in a little hot there, but just so you know. And then this one is honeydew. This is literally when you slice open a honeydew, when you open it up, this is the color you see. This is so beautiful, how pretty for summer. Then we have our palm, and I like this palm because it's a little toned down.
Yeah.
Usually when you see palm, it's like that nice hunter green, that fern green, the moss green. This is kind of minty and pistachio-y, so I love that. And then we've got the pink as well.
There, so we got solid. Oh, look, that actually, these two would go together.
Totally.
Some of the surfboards are pink.
Yes, and you can mix and match as much as you'd like. You know, I love to mix and match because it's the easiest way to make your bed look dimensional, like those really cool billowy bedscapes in the department stores and in the magazines. A lot of the time, the designers just double up 2 sets, and there you go. You could take this set and double it up with something you maybe already have. If you want to stay on budget, that's fine too. But you have the options. But the thing is the fabrication, you know what I mean? This is like no other. If you have slept on microfiber in the past from other brands, you probably experienced something slick or waxy or loud and crunchy and weird, right? But with South
now
Street
we're making them real. They're going surfing. We're giving you the waves.
Wave pool! Yay! Surf's up, everybody. Hang
I like
loose.
this one.
I know, I do too. But the thing with South Street Loft microfiber is it is double brushed. And you'll notice we're moving the fabric around with all these studio lights. There's no bounce back. So it's a nice, beautiful matte finish. It's not waxy or slick or shiny or weird. It's very, very cozy. It has this kind of like peach fuzz, kind of rose petal softness on the fabrication. It feels just like a high thread count sheet set, but you're getting other benefits that other thread count sheets do not have, right? They often are not wrinkle resistant. They often lose their color really fast, things like that, right? But we remedied all those problems. So these are wrinkle resistant. They do hold color really well, nice deep pockets, and the top sheet, woohoo, is oversized, which is incredible. Not all brands do this. We're like one of the only ones I can think of. So our top sheets are larger than industry standards. So we always go the extra mile for all of you. We've extended the width and the length for all the sizes, but for the queen size, for example, extra 6 inches in the width, extra 6 inches in the length. So when you lay in bed with your buddy, you're not gonna be playing tug of war. You're gonna have plenty of coverage for both of you.
Well, not only that, beds have gotten thicker.
They have, they have. A lot of us have concierge collection mattress toppers, or maybe you just have a taller mattress in general, right? So you just need more coverage. So now when you make your bed, you're gonna have those extra inches on the side. And I love this detail too. I'm a detail kind of girl, so if you love details, you'll really appreciate this in the sheets. Up at the top of the flat sheet, there's a really beautiful piped hem right here.
There it is.
And it just looks really nice. You see that in like hotel sheets, really high-end designer sheets. That's just a really lovely piped detail that we go the extra mile with as well. And that's over on the pillowcases too. So you've got this hotel quality, hotel look. you know, these really cool patterns and colors and everything that you can make that really fun bedscape for spring and summer.
Everybody's getting the surfboards.
Yay, surfboards!
Do you know
Surf's
what?
up, everybody.
I think, like, you know, maybe your quilts or your comforters or your blankets or whatever, maybe they're all solids, but you do want a little bit of like personality, a little character. This is how you do it, like just with the pillowcases and a little turn down with the sheets, right?
I will say that's what I love about South Street Loft is the sheets are made to show off.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day when we only had white and like tan sheets, we would cover them up, right? With our blankets and our quilts, etc. But our sheets and our collections are so beautiful and stellar and just fabulous. You can do a lot of different things. You could pull that comforter or that quilt all the way down to the end of the bed and really show off the majority of the sheets, which I recommend doing. You know, you can have these pillows, which normally would maybe hide behind Euro shams or some decorative shams. You could actually put these right up front. You know what I mean? So you can show it off.
Who says my sheets are a conversation starter, right? Like who says I can't wait for somebody to come in and see my sheets? These are them because they're so cute. You know, my best friend Jenny, her husband is a surfer. Like he loves to surf and whatever. But what do you really, you know what I mean? What do you
get
have? What kind of gives off that vibe? This is a way to do it, but it's not. I don't know if she would buy a surfing blanket. That's maybe a bit much.
Maybe not artwork, maybe not.
It's just
a
little nod.
It's just a
little bit.
I also think about my sister-in-law when I see this because she loves paddleboarding.
See?
And it's kind of got that vibe. So everyone I think is sitting, well, no, he's standing. So he could be paddleboarding, you know? You never know.
Listen, she looks like she's reading a book. I mean, I love that. It's almost like little people that you get to pick out. Every single one is like a little bit different.
Yeah, it's fun. My daughter's a synchronized swimmer, and so this kind of, it's just in that theme, you know, I think it's really fun. Or if you do the mermaid theme, I know that's really big right now too, for all ages, right? Then this could be just like a fun little thing to incorporate into that theme that you're already doing. So.
And then you have the Flamingo Island. I know flamingos are big in, I realized that very quickly when I moved to Florida. People love the flamingos here. We have a flamingo golf cart out in front of our building.
People
have flamingo mailboxes. Yes. It's like a total vibe.
They're so fun. They're just happy. And, you know, I love the islands, the little scapes that we've got going on here, right? Like little sandbars out in the middle of the ocean. I love the negative space with the white as well. So it really shows off the really pretty, you know, artwork that's there. So it's really, really cute. You've got a couple different types of flamingos going on. So you can't go wrong with that. Again, mix and match if you want to. And you can mix and match pattern on pattern. Okay. That's kind of a thing we're seeing now in magazines and on Instagram and everything. You can mix pattern on pattern and it just looks more designer. Yeah. It's really cool. I love that. But if you wanted to do a solid, this one I recommend as well. The honeydew. This one's the palm. You can't go wrong with the palm. Again, the colors of this are kind of more muted. Usually you see those deeper tones of palm colors. So I think this is really, really pretty. It's a little bit more fresh looking. And the palms are a really nice scale. Here's my hand. And that goes above my whole hand, so it's a nice size scale, but they're kind of just overlapped and just really pretty. It looks textural. And this is something I think, this pattern definitely could be used like the vast majority of the year, you know? Oh yeah. For sure. And the pink is so pretty. I love that one. Again, these go with pretty much everything. So South Street Loft is made to mix and match. So coordinate as much as you would like to. Even with other pieces in our collection too, you could do that with. The yellow is so pretty. I think yellow is very underestimated.
Maybe put it against my shirt so people kind of can see the difference. Like this is more like bright.
A neon.
Yes.
Her shirt is more of a neon. This one's a little bit more muted. So when you get it home, it has just a touch of like a butteriness. But let me show you the corners as well. So the other thing we love about South Street Loft sheets are the deep pockets, right? We want to make sure they fit our mattresses and they have lots of accommodation. Take a look at this stretch. My gosh, so 15 inches with wiggle room up to about 16 inches. So lots of accommodation for those taller mattresses. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have kind of a pillow top mattress here. So it's one of those taller mattresses, and look at how much coverage you get down and all the way under. Really hugs the mattress nice and taut. And these sheets also have those little cheat sheet tags that say top, bottom, or side. So you're gonna know exactly which way to put the sheets on the right way the first time.
Did I tell you, I was making the bed with my husband, I don't know, recently, and we were Yes! He was like, no, this
Did
is
he
the
ever
right
sleep
way.
on the couch?
No, but I go, you know, they make sheets now where this conversation doesn't exist anymore.
Has he never seen my shows?
No, I told him, I said, what a genius little, thing to put in there. Double brushed, microfiber, $24.95, whether it's twin, XL, full, queen, king, cal king, all the same. One flat sheet, one fitted sheet, 2 pillowcases, which is a complete sheet set. If somebody's just about to leave home because they're graduating, they're going to a
such
dorm.
a fun graduation gift. Make a whole little basket for them. We have the twin XL size too, so those college
That's for the
dorm
dorms.
kids. Ooh, cute. Love that.
Do you say your daughter's a synchronized swimmer?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that synchronized swims.
I know. She's like my little mermaid. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Our pleasure. We're so excited to dress your beds up for spring and summer.
Surfboards.
Yeah.
I like that one. It's so cute. It is the time of the year where we're gonna travel. It's the time of the year where, you may be in louder areas. This comes to us from Visual Land. Oh, Aaron, did you see this as a customer pick?
Like 213 reviews
How
or
did that
something
happen?
wild.
We launched it. This is what happened. Aaron and I launched these, okay? And they sold out. We re-brought them in, and they came back to their customer pick.
Yeah.
I was like, man, everybody loves these.
Yeah,
so it is crystal clear, great sound, whether it's music, podcasts, your shows, whatever it is, these incredible earbuds. You have noise canceling. Totally life-changing when you have that add to it. The case is like no other.
The tri-display case, we'll show you.
It'll tell you exactly how much battery in the ears. It's like I usually always use just one.
Yeah.
So I know the battery in that one is always draining faster. We're gonna talk about all of that. These are $90 sound wave earbuds, $90 for $39.99 in free shipping. That's 55% off. But my friends, let's say you buy another one for you or the hubby or the kid. You buy another one, it's $10 off, which gets it down to $29.99. The third one you buy, that one's also $29. The fourth one you buy, also $29.99. So you only pay $39 for the very first one. The one in Aaron's hand right now is the one that we're gonna be calling
Gray or
gray.
silver? Gray? Okay.
Gray. This is the blue. I think the blue sold out first last time we were together. Pink, and then in black. Aaron, I was in the deep dive of all the reviews. I loved them.
They were fantastic.
Yeah.
People talk about how incredible the battery life is, how incredible the sound is,
So
how
good.
lightweight they are, the active noise canceling. Okay, so here's the deal. I'll back up just a minute. Like Tina said, we launched these together about a month ago, maybe.
That sounds
Yeah,
right.
Sold them out in one airing, probably do it again today.
Yep.
Because most people think to get an active noise canceling earbud, period, forget the fact for a minute that it has the battery display. I've never seen another earbud, and we'll just show you close on this because it is wild. There is a display there so you can see how much juice, if you will, and by the way, there's 60 hours of battery. We'll get into that in a minute. You can see how much juice is in each. Oh, I pulled it out. Hang on, I wanted y'all to see it this way. You'll see when I put it back in, it will show you exactly how much juice is in each earbud as well as how much is remaining in the case to recharge them. But anyway, let me back up for just a minute. So my background is in music. I came to HSN as a musician. The first thing I ever did was sell a Casio keyboard on air. It's the first thing I did for a long time, actually. And since I was 15 years old, I was a professional musician in churches, theaters. I say that only to say I've had the experience to be around true live music, not hearing it through any, through any amplified sound, but the actual violinist and the vocalist and the drums and all that kind of stuff. Second only to that, of course, is hearing it through some sort of sound source. I've also been around the best audio equipment in the world, the Boses and the Harman Kardons and the, all of those. I would put Visual Land, which, by the way, Visual Land has been around for 20 years. I've probably sold more Visual Land tablets at HSN than any other brand. I've sold, I think, over 1 million of them. Visual Land is a big, very well-known company that has a 15-plus year relationship with HSN.
Yeah.
I would put these Visual Land earbuds up against a $250 Air sort of earbud or any day of the week. I mean, that is how good the sound quality is. Now, The other thing, and I'll talk about this in a minute, I'll let Tina go over the colors again, the blue and the pink, you'll have trouble finding anywhere outside of here. I think they're so pretty. This is the 2025 version, so it's the new case, it's the new battery, it's the longer battery life.
Upgraded Bluetooth.
Water resistant, 5.3 Bluetooth, a 32-bit dual core, we'll explain all that, and then I'll really get into noise canceling with you. Active noise canceling, passive noise canceling, something called transparent mode, which she calls spy mode. We'll talk about that in just a sec, too.
You're right, that is.
That was your favorite last time. You were like, you could spy. You'll see. I'll explain it just a sec.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, the gray actually is my most limited already.
Okay,
Out of the gate, my gray is getting limited already. Blue, the pink, the black. When I tell you, I was so happy that we brought these, we launched these, we sold these out, and then the reviews started pouring in. And you're right, someone actually, my favorite review was, the sound was so great, I was expecting less because of the price. And I'm like, yay, that makes me feel so good.
That's what you want.
Love the quality, and you paid $39. These will be $90.
Okay, yep.
If we don't sell out of these today again, if there are some still left over, these will jump back up to its original price, which is $90. Then you start going, aha, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
But all the upgrades that you're getting on this, I think, like you were saying, you expect less for the 39 sale price.
And very frankly, at 90, they're a heck of a deal. I mean,
Still a
relative
deal.
to anything else in the market, again, I would compare them to like the Pro series and other Buds and Airs and those sort of things. So first, let me just show you. I'm going to take my IFB out. Yeah, I'm telling my producer, my director, won't be able to hear you guys for a minute, and just show you. They look like the Pro style earbuds. They are so much more comfortable than the IFB I wear all the time. First of all, you're going to see my hair. That's okay. All right, so this is how they go in. Very simply. One of the things you'll notice, many other earbuds kind of hang from your ear. These don't. They fit snugly and comfortably in there. They are incredibly lightweight and so soft. They come with 3 different tips. There's a small, medium, and a large. The medium is sort of preloaded, if you will, on there. So that's one thing. I'm going to put this other one into. Now, I want to talk to you about noise canceling, active noise cancellation, noise canceling. Sound is one thing. So because these have the dual-core processor and the 32-bit technology and all of that, the sound that they bring in, whether it's from your phone or your tablet, or you're playing games, or you're listening to podcasts, or it's NPR, or you love classic rock, or you love jazz, or you love holiday music, whatever. The sound they bring in is amazing, but there's another big point. Again, as a professional musician my whole life, there's another really big point. It's not just the sound that you're hearing, it's what you don't hear. These actively cancel when you have them in active noise canceling mode. They actively cancel the noise that's around you. So, a lawnmower that's going on outside, or the dishwasher, or if the television's on, or we both have 6-year-olds. Sometimes you want to listen to your music, or you want to meditate, and you don't want to hear all the outside noise. So here's how this works. Very quick little music lesson. When you hear music, you're hearing a sine wave, okay? So there's a sine wave that comes into your earbud, which has 6 microphones. I'll get to that in a second. And that's how you hear it. Now, the next, I just tapped the multifunction button and actually turned music on when I did that. And anyway, with the active noise canceling, it creates the opposite sound wave inside, and that cancels out the noise that's coming in. Because since there are 3 microphones on each of these, a total of 6, it can hear everything that's coming in. It can detect that, and it sends the opposite sine wave to cancel it out. So it creates this pillow of silence where you don't hear other things except what you want to hear. So if you're listening to music, or now, sometimes you just want silence. Maybe you're on a plane trying to sleep. Maybe your spouse snores and you just want to be able to sleep better at night. You don't have to be listening to anything. You can you simply push, hold for 4. There it is. Active noise canceling on. There's 3 modes. There's active noise canceling on, where it cancels out all the noise. There's active noise canceling off. There is, I don't mean to give you too much information.
No.
Sorry, there's so much great stuff to hear about this. There's also passive noise canceling or reduction. Because it has this soft silicone piece, this also sort of automatically seals out. So even when your active noise canceling is off, it is still sealing out quite a bit of noise. Now there's a really important thing to talk about too. It's the third mode, it's called transparent mode. Sometimes you don't want to tune out the outside world when you're listening to music. Sometimes you're taking a jog, or you're with your kids and you need to hear them at that moment, or you're out and about and you need to hear what's going on. These have something called transparent mode. And what that does is the opposite of noise canceling mode. That amplifies information that's coming in. So again, these have not 2 microphones like most earbuds, frankly, in any price range, let alone this price range. These have 6 microphones, 3 on each side, so they can hear everything that's coming in, and they let it pass through and sort of amplify it to make sure you hear what's going on in the outside world, even when you're jamming out, to your favorite 70s Metallica.
Wait, is that my favorite mode?
That's your favorite.
Okay, listen. So I said, if you put it in that
Only
mode,
Tina, I love it.
And somebody was over there chit-chatting away, could I hear them from over here? And now I can eavesdrop on them.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Bought it. Listen, I'm nosy. What are they saying over there? Are they talking about me? What they got going on?
What else would they talk about than you? Of course they're talking about you.
I am like, what are they saying over there? Amplifying it from across the room. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying you could if you wanted to. 3 different modes. Unparalleled, crisp, clean, beautiful sound. The case is cool. The case will not tell you 1 dot, 3 dots, 4 dots. I don't know what that means. Does 1 dot mean I got a lot of battery life? I don't know. Exact number, not only for each individual earbud, but it's also gonna give you a 3rd percentage of how much the case actually, and that I don't think we have on anything. I don't think like any case tells you.
I've never seen another one.
It's supposed to be just the battery life of the earbuds, even in the dots, but that 3rd number tells you the case battery.
Which is your extra charge, right? That's your juice.
So
you
now,
see it there.
I know even when I need to charge up the case.
That's exactly right.
So you're getting 3 sizes of the silicone ears, the charging cable, the charging case, the earbuds. It is a $90 original price that we have got a deal with Visual Land that you're getting for $39.99 and free shipping. Very limited, they're all going very fast, and I think this is why. There's a bonus buy, which means you buy one. Let's say you get the blue and you get it for your nephew, it's a gift for him. You're like, his sister's gonna want one, I know it. Get the second one, maybe in the pink for his sister. That second pair, 3rd pair, 4th pair, 5th pair, 6th pair, 7th pair, 8th pair, those are all $29.99. Anything beyond the very first one. So you get a deal on the first and an incredible deal on every one up to 15 more at $29.99. I think this is why we sold it out last time. Gray, very limited. This is the gray. This is the one that you were seeing in Aaron's hand. The 2 in the middle were the sellouts last time first, which was the blue and the pink. It's got this little bit of like, it's like a metallic.
That's new on
kind
this.
Of like,
it's like this metallic finish. It's what we call a hand feel in product development. The hand feel is really high end.
So different. And you know what? I feel like a lot of cases are white. You want the one that looks different and you can, point it out from across the room. And then the other one is in the black. But I think the price, even when we were talking about the Bluetooth being upgraded, you can go further away from your phone.
So that's a really good point. I was just thinking that I hadn't said that yet. Like, if you're at the beach, right?
Yes.
These also, so there's a multi-function button on both sides. Yeah. So for example, if I can give you a little demonstration of it here. This is my phone. I'll just hold them near each other. If I press, I just double pressed, I didn't mean to. If I press the multi-function button and I hold it for a count of 4, it will open the voice assistant. What's the weather? So I'll show. Do you guys see that? I'm talking to my voice assistant right now. This could have been in my beach bag or in my backpack, or it could have been wherever. You can answer the phone. Your phone can be, again, in your backpack and wherever. If you're at the beach, if you're walking around the house, you have a further distance you can go from the device to which you're connected because this is Bluetooth 5.3. Little story. So Tina and I did this airing where we sold all of these out, first airing about a month ago. My mom was watching. My mother has, obviously, I've been on HSN almost 20 years. She's seen a lot of shows. By no means does she watch all my shows, but I think she caught it almost on accident. 3 times that I can remember has she called me after a show and said, can I get one of those? Do you have one of those? These were one of them.
No.
Yeah, she was so impressed. So obviously, Mom's got, I think, what did I send her? Blue, pink, I think, was the one she wanted. The lady's watched a lot of products.
Yeah.
She can tell what I'm really excited
Yeah.
about. She's known me since I was, 0.
Yeah.
These are a product that I genuinely believe are life-changing. Like, the way you can shut out noise and hear your music, the way you can hear things better. Please.
I want to piggyback off the shutting out the noise.
Yeah.
One of the reviewers said that function has it has made it easier for me to study. He must be like maybe a college student, high school student, maybe.
Love hearing that.
In public, maybe they go to the library, in the dorms, in public areas.
Out and about, have more energy to study, right?
That was one of the reviewers. If somebody's graduating, or they're starting a new whatever, this would be a perfect gift for them because you don't have to know what kind of phone they have. You don't have to know what kind of music they like. You don't know, do they love podcasts about murder crimes, which is a big thing right now. Everybody, I don't, but a lot of people do. No, I have no time to do things. I have to keep something. I have to keep something alive every day. 2 things alive. Well, my husband, I have to keep him alive also. But I know that's a big thing right now. Like everybody loves those podcasts and stuff. You don't have to know anything about them. It's a perfect universal gift for everybody. My mom loves to watch like YouTube videos of people making like Korean dishes.
Oh, awesome.
Just everybody has something.
Yes.
So it's just so universal. Jared, is gray still the one that's my most limited and my most popular, or something else kind of jumped out ahead of everybody? Gray, I know, is very limited. Blue, the pink, and then there's the black. Sorry, Jared, I didn't hear your answer. I know you said something. I was talking over you.
She said the gray. He said the gray.
The gray, okay. So the gray is my most limited of the options. We didn't bring a lot back in since they sold out.
Right.
So they actually told me before this presentation, this is very like limited skim one presentation type of thing.
Well, and the whole thing you said about being able to buy one and then the next one is $10 off.
$10 off.
This is the sort of thing where you do that. If you tuck a couple of gifts away for Dad's Day, we're in the middle of graduation, for holiday next year, again, these are the 2025 versions. So these are the same version we'll have from Visualland for holidays coming up. Why wouldn't you do it now?
Yeah.
Tuck them, especially when you can do more than one.
Up to 15.
Up to 15?
Up to
I didn't know
15 in that bonus buy.
I'd never heard that. I did not know that. So 15 if you're really into it, but 2 or 3 is reasonable. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I love is what Tina said. They're appropriate for everyone, really. For every age, for all genders, for those kind of things. I think you will love the active noise canceling. I know you will love how incredibly simple they are to use. They're very, very lightweight. They're very, very comfortable in the ear. You can always see how much juice, how much power you've got on them, which is a big innovation. I have not seen that in any other earbud, period. With this sort of sound quality, water resistance is a nice thing. That's called IPX5, water resistant. With that noise canceling, if you're getting these as a gift, I will tell you, and if you have looked at pricing, noise canceling usually adds about $100 on its own to a pair of earbuds. Don't believe me? Go look at the Big White store in the mall, check out their website, and look at their pro version of the product like this, and you're looking at $250.
And it's priceless to eavesdrop on people. You can't put a dollar amount on hearing people from across the room.
I'm working with Max Smart over here this morning. I love it.
I worked in news for 20 years. I was really good at it because I'm the person that I'm nosy.
Oh, I've got a story.
What?
No, I was being you.
I am.
That was my Tina voice.
Was that me? You have to talk to Jared. He does a much better me. Like Jared does, his impersonation of me.
Go on, Jared, I'm listening.
But I love that it's both extremes. We can either shut everything out, we can amplify it.
Yeah.
You can listen to it.
You can go somewhere in the middle with the passive mode because it has, again, the silicone tip. So just putting it in immediately cancels out, I don't know, I'm estimating here, I'd say half the sound, brings the volume level down. When Tina's talking, I can maybe hear you half as well when I've got the earbud in. But when I go to transparent mode, I can hear every single thing crystal clear, maybe more clearly than I could hear it when I didn't have it in. So that's the key, the flexibility, the ease of use. We've given you so much information. What I don't want to do is overwhelm you. So the keys are, you can listen to great music. You can listen to great movies. You can do it at a price that no one would expect with these sort of features. Incredibly simple to pair these to your device. Don't be intimidated. There's one little button on the bottom. You hold that button, you press it, and you hold it in, and then that will allow it to connect. That will put it into pairing mode, and that will allow it to connect to any of your Bluetooth devices. So if you're connecting it to your tablet or to your TV or to your phone or what, see how it's blinking now? That means it's in pairing mode. And all I did was press and held that button on the bottom. That's the only button on the whole thing. I mean, the simplicity of this is out of this world.
Again, if you went to go look at, you know, noise canceling, the, you know, all the things that we kind of went through, the top rate of the Bluetooth, the upgrade on that, the sound quality, all of that, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Nobody, by the way, has the case that tells you what every little, you know, percentage that you're getting, and they're cool. They're cool looking. We're down to kind of like the final quantities in that gray color. If you want that, the two in the middle, I feel like are so unexpected and different, and you'll be able to point them out from across the room is the pink and the blue. On the other side is the black if you would like to get that. It comes with the charging cable as well. All the tips for, you know, different sizes of in there. Remember, first one is 55% off, up to 15 more is an additional $10 off and free shipping.
12-hour battery life on the pods. But then another 48 hours of charge inside. So when you put them back in the case, they charge automatically. Total of 60 hours of charge.
And eavesdrop on people.
And there's always that too.
I love that. I will be back tomorrow. We'll do a whole nother round of HSN Today starting at 7 a.m. But I'm going to hand you over to Tamara Beautiful Hooks, who is in next. Bye, guys.